He's talking about the lotto. You know, I remember when it wasn't no lotto, but what happened, all the black bookies were making all the money. So then they said the lotto wasn't so bad. Them black bookies, they used to clean up, boy. Them bookies in the hood. Back in the day when I was a little boy, I ran numbers for the man for a minute on my bicycle. Them bookies were getting rich, and they wasn't paying no taxes because it was supposedly illegal. And when they couldn't catch all them bookies and all them brothers making that money off them numbers, they said, we got to get in on this. That's how the government is.
Oof.
And then here comes the lotto.
But didn't it start out as the educational lottery? Wasn't it supposed
Well,
to
they
be
claim money still going to education.
The money goes to the Hope Scholarship, so they say.
The Hope Scholarship?
Nope. Nope. The
Hope. No.
That's funny.
But we were talking out there about Mook was saying poor people supported blah blah blah, which is true. However, it gives a person who otherwise would have zero chance of ever coming into some serious money like that. It gives him a chance. That's what I like about it. If a man come up with $1, it's a slim chance, but it's a chance.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Bad move if that's your last dollar.
The last $2. even my boy Johnny Taylor said he last $2, one for the jukebox
And one for the bus fare.
But I buy 2 lottery tickets.
And walk on.
Walk home, shit. And sing to myself and walk home singing to myself, buy 2 lottery tickets, give myself a chance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
1 point something billion dollars. Damn. Well, God bless him. I hope
a lot
you
of
win,
crab
Reverend.
legs.
I hope you win, Reverend.
I told you, I'm kind of feeling. I don't know if I said it's tempting to play, but I don't think I won't win. I don't
Well, if you
see
don't
myself
play,
buying
pray
it.
for me.
Right. Thank you.
Good luck and all that. I say yeah.
All right, pray for me, and I'm gonna see if your prayers work.
I mean, we'll never know.
Let's hope so.
I never know.
And while you at it, give a big prayer and shout out to Lil Duval. He got hit by a vehicle last night while riding his 4-wheeler in the Bahamas. I think he broke his hip.
Got smashed.
Yeah, he got smashed.
What?
Broke his hip, and his leg, and everything else.
Broke his hip.
Yeah. He's that happened last night.
Oh yeah.
Got smashed.
Sorry about that, Lil D.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Did he hit the car or the car hit him?
No, the car hit him. He was on a 4-wheeler. I guess he
Broke his leg and everything.
Was
Messed
he
him
in
up
the
pretty
street?
bad.
Was he in the street?
He may or may have not been in the street.
You know, cars have the right of way in the streets.
But still, they had a 4-wheeler. That was really.
The hell you doing in the street on a 4-wheeler, man?
That's an all-terrain vehicle, my friend.
I know it's an all-terrain vehicle, but for a car to hit a 4-wheeler that hard.
No, son, no. When you're in the street on a 4-wheeler, the car does not hit the 4-wheeler. The 4-wheeler hits the car. Now, if you're in a field on a 4-wheeler and a car hits you, it's the car's fault. What the hell a car doing in the field?
Gotcha.
But when you're in the street belongs to cars.
Lil Duval, get better, buddy.
I mean,
Lil Duval, get your ass off the damn street in a 4-wheeler. I see rappers doing it all the time.
All the
Meek
time.
Mill was doing it.
I mean, trust me, me being from Pratt, I don't fully agree with riding all-terrain vehicles in the street, but he did, and I just think that was just
All
tragic.
terrain, not street.
So you just have no sympathy for Lil Duval on this one.
I mean, I hope he get well.
Right. He's gonna be all right. Yeah.
So in your eyes, it's his
But you
fault.
know, huh?
So in your eyes, it's his fault.
Hell yeah, it's his fault. Get out damn street. Do you have a tag on the 4-wheeler?
Unlikely.
See,
all
y'all be
know that.
falling for that old okey doke shit, man. Everybody not wrong because it was 2 women went in the window. They got mad. Two sisters. So after they go back and forth with the employees, they gonna go behind the counter and threaten the girl. And you know what that white girl did? They were closed. That white girl took a bucket. She had filled up the
the grease
with hot water.
Oh.
No, she cleaned the
right.
She took that bucket, dipped in that water, and threw that bucket of hot water on them bitches. Man, they ran out. But they had come behind the counter.
Right.
So now, did you see the video about the girl?
And now they suing her.
Because they had no business coming back there. That's what I'm saying.
The girl was defending herself.
Yeah.
So now, did you see the clip where the young lady was at Family Dollar and the girl came from behind the counter and shot her? There was a fight. There was an altercation. The woman beat the brakes off this girl.
I was gonna say, give him the full story.
She beat the brakes off of her, and after the girl got her ass whooped, she went to her purse, grabbed a gun, and shot that lady in that Family Dollar.
The lady was a customer.
She was a customer.
She was a customer.
But the employee got the gun.
Yeah, after getting her ass whooped.
The customer whipped the employee's ass.
Yes.
In dollar store?
Yes.
Family Dollar.
Dollar store.
Dollar General.
Dollar General.
I don't know why that is
well, that's different because in Dollar General, a lot of that shit is high. I mean, I've seen shit in there for $5. Man, this is ridiculous.
Dollar General.
Going to the dollar store where everything's $1.25. Right. Actually, they got a $5 aisle now at the dollar store. Yeah. But it be packages of 5.
Yes. I heard that's $1 beef. Okay.
I got a feeling that if you won the lottery, you'd still be shopping at the Dollar Tree and Ross.
Why would I not?
Why would you not?
Well, you think I just go pay some extra money just because I got it?
I guess not, DC.
I went to Rouse's Tuesday because you know at Rouse's if you're over 55
nice
on Tuesday you get 10% off.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is a very...
On Tuesday, so tell your mama, Tim. On Tuesdays.
Well, let's go back to the customer at Dollar General.
What's wrong with that, man? What's wrong? Y'all be trying to start.
She is over 55. She is over 55.
Well, 55.
Let's go with the customer that
Don't look it, but she is.
You think that was a dispute, that if she was paying too much money, you think that's why she jumped on the employee?
They were having a dispute, and she said, "If you want some, come get some." And then she went behind that counter and got that ass. But after that girl had gotten her ass handled, the lady was picking up her phone.
And she turned. The woman had her back turned. That's
the lady had her back turned, and the girl shot her and said, "Oh, you sorry now? Because after you get shot, now I'm sorry." Do you feel like you can just go around whooping people's ass without the risk of true danger? Like you can't. You don't just go around yelling at people at road rage now because everybody's got a gun, right? Don't you act accordingly now?
They're just like this conversation started. Them girls went behind that counter, and now they talking about suing the girl. You can't do that. The girl defended herself.
Right.
She put that hot water, and you should have seen their ass trying to get the hell up out that window.
I know that's right.
Because they had ordered some stuff, and the order wasn't right. They put that hot water on their ass. They was like, the hell with that sandwich.
Yeah. But based on like where the world's at, everybody's got a gun. Do you handle yourself differently when you have confrontations? Do you think twice before you approach somebody?
First place, and this has always been my approach. I try not to have no confrontation.
Copy that.
But inevitably, from time to time, it happens. Right. It happens. But
certain people get still courage, of course. I said certain people, unfortunately, with the gun, they get still courage where they normally wouldn't have it.
Say that again.
Certain people would get still courage when they have a gun that they normally wouldn't have, of course, for some reason, and that's sad. But I like you. Most of the time, you just try to avoid.
Problem with carrying a gun. And you know I'm a gun proponent. You know I'm a collector. Right. The problem with carrying a gun is, well, it's 2 or 3 things. But one of the things is I can handle myself reasonably well. You know, I can handle myself. But if I got my gun on and I get into an altercation, I got to worry about my adversary getting my gun. Mm. If he doesn't have a gun, then I'm not going to shoot nobody who doesn't have a gun.
Copy that.
But I can't wrestle. I can't fight him if I got my gun. So what you going to do when you got a gun and you in a situation where physical interaction is inevitable, but you got your gun on? What you going to do? You going to shoot the unarmed man? Or you going to you're gonna get into a brawl and take a chance on him taking your gun and shooting you.
Well, maybe,
So it's a touchy situation. That first thing. Then the other thing is, I ain't no police. So if you see something happening that you could stop possibly with your weapon, are you gonna intercede? I ain't no police, but what are you gonna do?
right. But even when, like you said, you going to be a physical altercation, you got your weapon, that person's unarmed, just just you showing your weapon will get that other person at least back down or back off, or make that person think
go get
twice
theirs.
before the physical altercation happens.
Let me tell you about that. Because some people be woofing and showing their gun and all that. You never know. I had a gun when I had my gun.
Yeah.
So a person showed a gun. Now I know you got one. So I got the advantage right away, right there.
But I'm saying if y'all get ready, say this person doesn't know that you have a gun, y'all go ahead and have this physical altercation.
I ain't
but,
showing no gun. I ain't
Nah.
putting no gun out. I ain't showing it unless I'm fixing to use it.
But even if you just lift your shirt up, let them say, "Hey, go ahead now."
Oh, that's some old
Oh,
silly
come
boy
on,
shit.
man.
No,
No.
I'm just saying, I'm just like you pull your shirt up and say, "Hey, man, I don't feel like fighting. This ain't a good
I
day."
always feel like fighting.
But I'm saying, you got your gun, so you don't really want to fight, but you just telling that person because
So that's the option. Like, I don't feel like fighting. If I gotta fight, I'm gonna have to fucking kill you. That's the option. That's what happens. That's the conversation we're doing. Like, it's either fight or
I
murder.
ain't doing no shit like that.
No, the option is just like that's
I'm
avoid
not showing
confrontation.
nobody my gun. Now they may see it inadvertently, but most of the time you wouldn't know I even had it. I got one on now. But you wouldn't know I had it. I was one time I was out with this woman, and a little altercation jumped off, and she rattled off that I had a gun. I'm like, you get me killed, fool. You get me killed. And I did have one. But damn, don't tell nobody I
All
got
out
the
of
gun.
place. He DC Curry. I'm with him, and he'll shoot everybody.
It was similar to that. It was similar to that.
You
but
like a mouthy, don't you,
Man.
DC?
Huh?
I say you like a woman with a little mouth on her then, huh?
No, hell, I kicked that bitch to the curb that night. I started to shoot her. No, but it's a dangerous thing, man, to carry a weapon because you can't, so, you got to be in a certain state of mind. And I tell you, I've avoided some confrontations because of that.
Right.
Because I had weapon on me. So I can't be wrestling nobody.
Right.
So I just, if it's something that don't matter, just gonna suck it up, man. Keep it moving, brother.
But like, is every fight that you have? Because I remember, fighting as a teenager or fighting in college, that's when live to fight another day. You feel like the older you get, if you get into a fight, it's a fight for your life.
I ain't had no fighting. I don't know when, man. I mean, I've squared off the last few years, but an actual fight.
Last few years.
It's been years since I had an actual.
You say the last few years? You squared off in the last few years?
Yeah, I squared
Yeah,
off,
man.
man. But I ain't actually had no. It hasn't escalated to a physical.
Got
fight.
you.
I mean, I've been chest to chest to breast a couple times. But I ain't actually had just a straight out physical fight. No, not in my older day, man.
But if you do fight, you feel like you're fighting for your life, right?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Oh, I just feel, I feel like once you
Let
get
me
to
tell you something without being braggadocious.
please.
I can defend myself against the average man. That man ain't gonna take me, man. Even my age, I'm telling you.
Even with Ross
Average
Tuesdays?
man, that Brittany Griner right there, man. She got out.
I was like, well, I think we're about to test if he can. I was like, I think we're about to test if he can defend himself.
That's funny.
I was like, I think we're really about to test if he can defend himself.
That's funny, man. That's
I
funny.
really about to say, well,
I don't even think he
No,
called
I
it.
can defend myself against the average dude.
I don't even think he caught that.
No, he did. He be in the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's why you.
That's why he funny to me.
So you mess with every time we come here.
Yeah. But I not braggingly, but the average guy, he don't want none of me. Now I'm not saying I'm no badass, baddest man that ever lived, nothing like that. But I'm just saying.
You think you can defend yourself against Brittany Griner? And I'm not talking about the one you just come in on, but against the real Brittany Griner.
That's a woman.
No, I'd have to shoot her.
I was just asking, man.
Let me tell you something, boy. Brittany Griner, all the women in the WNBA, no offense, all the women in wrestling, can't no woman take me.
Hey, I hear you.
China could
Have
take
you seen her in person? I've seen her.
China?
Brittany Griner.
Yes.
I ain't seen it, but she's a woman.
Ronda Rousey.
Wow, there we go.
Ronda Rousey, she got her ass whipped by that other girl. Ain't no woman.
Oh, yeah. Amanda Nunes ended her.
I mean, the shit on the top.
And ended her. But no, Brittany Griner, I think she would be a problem.
You
for
think
any
she would
brother
be a
in
problem
here.
for me?
I don't think
Or
so.
for you?
I think for any brother.
Why would you think that?
She'd be a problem for you.
Have you seen this girl on the post?
She's just
That's how she
tall,
is.
man.
On the post.
Goodness gracious.
I'll do like Mook said, take her legs out.
Take the legs out, baby. It's a wrap. What's she
So
gonna
y'all
do
think
there?
she's just gonna stand still?
She ain't gotta stand still.
She's still a woman, man.
We don't advocate fighting women
No, we
here
do
at
not
DisRace.
either. We do
Oh, no,
not.
I
No,
absolutely
we're just saying
not.
hypothetically.
No.
A lot of us feel confident against certain men, but like
These
I said,
views expressed by Brian Harper
women
and
can
solely
be-
Well,
by
I really
Brian
wasn't
Harper.
anticipating no physical confrontation with no woman. But there are some that would try you. I've never had that.
Oh, that's what I
Let me
meant
see.
to-
Have I ever hit a woman? I hit a woman in 6th grade, Jackie. What was her name? Jackie
Jackie O.
Wright, I think. Was
She
her-
bigger than you,
No. She wasn't bigger than me.
but she deserved it.
Well, yeah. Well, in 5th grade, she deserved it. I mean,
Right.
you can't just say anything in 5th grade.
you gotta hold your words accountable. We ain't even got to the juice break yet. You
But
can
no,
talk sideways.
I'm absolutely not a proponent of hitting a woman. But like I told my daughters, you ain't got no business hitting no man.
True.
Or you ain't got no business hitting nobody, really. But,
True.
you know, if a woman hit a man, I mean, I'm not condoning or nothing, but you should expect to get hit back.
Self-defense.
Ain't nobody just gonna stand up and let you just slap the hell out of them and keep slapping. Huh? You may take one.
You right? Yeah.
Maybe two.
I don't know. It all depends. It depends. She catch you, you know, one of them. If it's one of them expected, you see it come and slap you, you should be able to take that one, maybe two. But if it's one of them catch you off guard, I don't know, boy. I might have to take a ride.
Mook,
I might have to take a ride that day, brother.
Mook, have you ever been hit by a woman?
Let's go to slap the shit out of me. What's wrong with you? I ain't gonna lie, she done slapped the purest shit out of me a couple times.
I
Like,
guess
Will
it's different
Smith.
if you're in love or something, man.
Yeah, but I seen it coming. I kind of asked for it, so I took it. But like,
Oh, he's gone.
for her to
He
catch
asked
me,
for it.
but for her
He's
to catch
gone,
me
but
off
he's asked for the
guard,
abuse.
like she has caught me off guard one time, and I.
How often does she
I'm
hit
gonna tell
you?
you like
Ask for the
I'm gonna tell
abuse.
you like
All right.
I'm gonna tell you like I told the police when one woman called police on me. Did you hit her? No, sir. She swung at me and I blocked it. And I blocked the hell out of it. You hear me? Because I had a buddy went to jail and his wife had called the police on him and the police got there and asked him, did you hit her? He said, no, sir. She slapped me and I grabbed both her arms and shook her. He said, turn around and put your hand behind your back.
Yeah.
You going to jail.
Going to jail.
Putting your hands on me. Now I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Okay, this is not.
This happened to my manager. This happened to my manager one time back in the day. He was having an altercation with the white woman lived down the street.
Ooh, they bruise
I
easy.
forget what it was about. May have been about parking space or something.
Did you just
White woman knocks on his door. Tony Spire. Tony opened the door, white woman slapping. He slapped her back down the stairs. Bitch roll.
Tony tall
She
too.
jumps up and runs to her house. Tony said, man, I just slapped this white woman. I said, what'd you do that for? She slapped me. I said, call the police right now and tell them she slapped you. Because in those cases, whoever calls the police first.
Yeah.
Right. He got out of it?
Yeah, he got out of it because he had already called the police on her before she called. She went home and called police on her.
Tony got some height on him too. He got a little size on him. He probably
Back then, he was a heavyweight. He's lightweight now.
She put her hands on me.
It was the white one.
But you set a bad precedent, Mookie, when you let a woman slap you, man.
No, I didn't say let. I didn't say let. I mean, I deserved it.
No,
I pushed the button. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
You one of them. I deserved it.
Everybody knows. I was just pushing the button. I was trying to see how far I could go. And I kept pushing the button, trying to see how far I could go, and I got my answer.
Oh, you
In
like
denial.
you a battered.
Luke said I ran into the door.
You like a victim of dope. You a bitch. You deserved it. You don't deserve it, man.
No,
you
listen.
deserve it, man.
You talking about 28 years though, man. You talking about 2 times out of 28 years.
Well,
You know
that's
what
all you
I'm
gotta do. She slap you in line. She ain't gonna have no more trouble. That's why I say a good slap straight in it, a child, anything out. Slap the shit out of it.
The method I used from not hitting her.
The method you use.
Yeah, from not
You
putting my
didn't
hands.
use no method.
listen.
She used a method
The
on your
method
ass.
that I used for not putting my hands on her.
Oh my gosh!
Was
Don't
I
blame it on the
destroyed
Shaolin
property.
technique.
I destroyed property.
You was a dumb son of a bitch.
You are him.
I would throw down the room tables, punch holes. in
Shit
the
that you
wall.
got to replace.
Right.
Got him.
Right.
By the way, Mook, we have
Well,
some.
that
That's
Yeah.
retaliating against her.
But you can't-
She
I
want a
can't-
new dining room table anyway.
Wait, but you can't go
You
to
slap
jail.
your dumb ass, you break your table.
Right.
Now she get a
You
new
can't
table.
go to jail for
thought
slapping
my
for breaking
nose
your
was
table, but
big
you
and
go
wide
to
open, you got
jail
me.
for putting your hands on. See, I
Hey,
can bring
man,
all
I
this
ain't
shit.
scared. I've been to jail.
Yeah, well,
I ain't
I've been there a
scared to go to
couple
jail.
times.
Not for no extended period of time, but I was there long enough. Shit.
Yeah. They
I ain't
long
never
too
said I
long for me.
deserved it. That man said I deserved it.
I
ain't never-
deserved it, man. I've heard women say that.
Yeah. No, don't women be gone.
Why you
You know
say
what we
that?
think those women too.
Hey, well, bro, I tell you what, when you finally get in the relationship, then maybe you'll understand
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna get no
talking
Several,
about.
but
Shit,
I've been in
slap the shit
several,
out
but
of
I ain't
me.
gonna say I deserved it. I ain't gonna say I ain't never been hit.
By the way,
I
Mook,
deserved it.
by the
You
way,
deserved
Mook,
it. I deserved it.
DC Curry Productions does have a program for employees, so we have a counselor that you can talk to if you need somebody to really get things together for you at the house.
Tim,
I'm concerned.
don't be concerned for me because, see, okay, you're right. I'm not going to say that. Y'all be making me, I be wanting to say it. I'm not going to do it, but okay. All right, Tim.
Get 'em moved
You're right,
out.
Timothy.
They
You're
can be
right.
quiet.
You're right.
No, but that goes to show y'all there are some victims of domestic abuse. It's not just women. You got some bitch ass men out here getting their ass. We'll be back.